They put you in WRCO. Can't get away from anybody.
No, I don't think so. I think I'm worried about that.
Because
No, he's in his fifth.
I mean,
you
like,
got
hospital. Yeah. He's in the,
Yeah.
yes.
So I'd like to call this meeting of the Committee on Committees to order on Tuesday, July 21st, 2026 at 5 p.m. in the county boardroom. Roll call, please.
Schoonover,
Present.
Kramer,
Here.
Engel, here, Welty,
Here.
Thompson,
Here.
Daverson,
Present.
Cooey.
Excuse. So I assume that there is a quorum.
Yeah.
Yep. Was the meeting properly posted?
It was.
Okay. Agenda item number 4 is approval of our agenda. We have 11-point agenda. Motion by Supervisor Welty, seconded by Supervisor Engel. All those in favor, signify by saying aye. Opposed? Motion carries. Move on to agenda item number 5, which is public comment. Is there any public comment for Committee on Committees? Hearing no public comment, seeing no one online, I'm going to move on to agenda item number 6, which is discussion of possible action, nominations for appointments to various committees, boards, and commissions. So
So we will have hopefully tonight be able to seat District 19 and 20 board members. And so since we were having this meeting, we did put that on there to see if there were some committees we wanted to give them in advance.
what do you have for open?
There are 0 openings right now. I did put on everybody's spot the list of all our current board members and which committees that they are on.
Just going over.
I will no longer be able to be on the Richland Center Park Board Committee.
Okay. So there are 2 applicants, I guess, that I know one of that we're gonna take action on tonight that the board would have to approve of. But right now, those 2 current applicants are Randy Schmidt. He lives on in the town of Buena Vista, and so does Lynn Ryder. She lives in the town of Buena Vista. Oh.
She never sent anything more than that.
This is Dwayne McKelvin.
McKelvin. Okay. So you received nothing back for after I said that, and you reached out to her? Yes.
Reached out to her and I let her know that she can submit something to us, so that we can get her on there. I mean, if she shows up tonight, I think the full board could take action on her because she did express interest
Yep.
in advance.
So you have 2 candidates for Buena Vista then?
Yeah. District 19 and 20.
But there's 2 different districts in Buena Vista? Okay,
Well, actually, there's 1. Mark Cooey covers a little bit of
really?
Buena Vista, yeah.
Okay.
So the question is, can we assign 19 and 20 representatives to committees right during this meeting, right? We
Propose
have,
with the county board approval, so that we're just proposing it, and the county board is gonna put that in around time.
yeah, do we need a recommendation for that, or we just do it?
We can assign those committees right now, and we need to get full county board approval.
Correct.
So obviously, so what it comes down to is that if all these committee assignments are full, is who are we gonna remove? Who's got majority number here that's willing to give up some seats, allow those 2 supervisors, potential new supervisors to have committees. And which committees are they? So traditionally, we've always wanted, all those supervisors to be on a standing committee of some sort. And when we originally went through Committee on Committees, there was supervisors that took on extra roles because we needed to have placement. And then now that we do have 2 applicants, supervisors might need to give up a spot that they have.
Well, I know we talked to Mr. Perry. If anything got he got overwhelmed to let us know He's on quite a few.
He's on executive, community health services, natural resources, neighborhood housing, Simons and campus reconfiguration.
And when I was nominated for community and health services, we discussed that. That I would be to give up if there was a need for someone to have another screening committee. I've enjoyed serving in that committee, but that would be one to consider.
Just as a response to that, given your knowledge of budgets, Pine Valley, I would give up my seat on the committee. Instead.
And I'm willing to stay.
So I could give up my seat on the standing health and service, community health and service.
So it looks like there would be two spots then if we were to have Mr. Perry not on that committee and Mr. Engel. Two spots on health services that would be for the potential deal supervisors. To start off.
And you can actually look at, I'm just putting a bug in here for the campus reconfiguration committee. We are not meeting every monthly, so to take somebody off that really isn't really benefit anything.
And then, Randy, you indicated that you're not able to serve on the Parks Board.
Yeah, the Richland Center Parks Board, they meet at the same night as the executive committee here at the same time.
So to reassign someone that isn't on the executive.
Yeah,
Okay.
or one of these teams.
Other committee that Dan McGuire has talked with our office about, he is on the library planning committee. He has questioned if that's a conflict since his daughter is the librarian. We have checked with legal counsel and they have said that it's not a conflict, but if Dan is uncomfortable with it, that may be a committee that could go to somebody else.
Well, yeah, because she'd make him go.
What's that?
She would make him attend. Is that the Lone Rock Library?
No, it's for here in town. And so the library planning committee is an ad hoc committee. But when I called the city, they said they do have some things that they will be doing on that committee next year. So we do need to make sure we have somebody on that committee.
So what are your thoughts for District 19 and District 20 supervisors, potential, there are two open spots, I guess, if you would, Mr. Perry and Mr. Engel from that, and let those two other ones serve on that. Is that all right?
For the community and health
Yeah,
services.
I know Rod's not here right now, let's take up himself.
Yeah, he's my.
Huh?
He's my vice.
See?
Yes.
Okay.
No, you can't have. Should maybe ask him when they.
Supervisor Miller?
Yeah, I'm on safety. And I would give that up, that was second thought, so if you need somebody on that, that was another one.
Safety,
Public
Public
safety,
safety.
they meet at 8:40. Then I don't get up until 9. Kind of hard.
strike that from the minutes, please.
Sleep
He said Miller sleeps in.
She does.
That would give us 4. Start.
That would work.
So who would we want to be, would we want to have Rod go, or from public or community health services? Or let him be, Larry's willing to give up a spot and Mary's willing to give up a spot. Public safety, one of those two.
So the other standing committee that Rod's on is natural resources. In addition to. Yes, I don't. Yes. Or if he likes all, if he wants to continue to be on 16 days. Like. Saying, right now, if I've got this straight, yeah, one person. But give up that spot, the fair committee.
No,
It has to be-
there, it's the
or-
Richland Center Park Board.
Park board, parks, it's, okay, and then. The library. And public safety. Yes.
So it'd be 4 total.
So if it was one seat then on health and human services,
Right.
is that where you're thinking rather than 2?
Yeah, then you would.
And then there'd be a standing. available for each of them. Okay, I'm with you now. Plus the secondary committee.
So you want another? Standing.
No, I think we have 2 public
Yeah.
safety and 1 of the community.
Yeah.
So
Would Randy be better on safety or health and human service? I think Dwayne is a IT professional.
Yes,
as I understand.
Randy would be good for the public safety, and he gets up early.
So Randy to public safety and Dwayne to health and human service.
Yeah.
That work?
Park. Looking for Park.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't think Randy's gonna go up there.
Okay.
I
Randy
can't speak.
said he does not want a lot.
Okay. So then the other 2 are the Richland Center Park or the library planning committee, right?
And the library planning committee meets how often?
Not very. I think it's almost an ad hoc, so it's whenever they need to do a project.
We put Randy on that one then. Because they don't meet very often.
Well, I went to one Richland Center Park Board meeting. Now, this is the committee that was disbanded 1 week. And then it got back in there the next week. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna make a point of meeting every month because they want to show up on what they.
Well, they probably have value day.
Well, it would be helpful to have Dwayne, I think he just moved to the area. He's interested in getting involved, so to have him with the city would be good too.
Yeah.
It's true. You get more exposure.
So we got 19 and 20 taken care of. So 19 would be a public safety standing committee and library committee, and 20 would be community health services in Park, or Richland Center Park.
22, what was again, park?
District 20 would be community health services in Richland County or Richland Center Park.
Jeff, and I would formalize that into a motion.
Okay. So we got a motion by Supervisor Engel. What I just stated for District 19 to the person who fills District 19 would be filling Public Safety Committee and the Library Planning Committee. And District 20 would be filling the Community Health Services Committee and the Richland Center Park Board. So Supervisor Miller is leaving the Public Safety Committee. And we have Supervisor Engel is willing to step down from the Community Health Services Committee. So that was the motion.
I second.
Seconded by Supervisor Crane. Is there any other discussion? Okay. Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those opposed say nay. Motion carries. So now we're on to the ad hoc committee for creation of a district with EMS. So it's agenda item number 7, which is discussion of possible action nominations to the ad hoc EMS district committee.
So that will be 4 board members, including the board chair, so a total of 5. So you will need to appoint 4 members to that committee.
Of county board supervisors, correct?
And is it county board supervisors that aren't also township supervisors?
Represent townships.
So I believe that removes Tiffany, Mark, and Steve Meyer. Does that sound right?
So who is, I'm trying to think the EMS reports to public safety,
Public
and that's
safety.
just public safety.
Yes.
She's on that. I should know who's on the board. I looked.
It is Mary, well, was Mary Miller, Steve Meyer, Shirley Welty, Tiffany, Kevin Nolan, Mary Collins Johnsrud, and Bob Frank. And Bob did share with me he would be interested on being on that committee. Yes.
There's one. I agree.
Yeah.
I think Shirley would be good too.
I'd be willing to.
So would I.
I was thinking, no.
Yep.
One more.
So if we look geographically around where people reside, I think that would be helpful too. You know, I talked with Sandy. I think Sandy would be excellent at it, in that role, because she represents the area from Casanova that is impacted also. I think that would be good. I think it'd also be helpful to have someone from Richland Center area. Bob does that.
If you want to go on areas, I do cover Richland Township, Ward 1 of Richland Township and all of Ithaca Township.
Yeah,
My
that's,
supervisor district.
that's really good.
I get all Henrietta.
And a little bit of Rockbridge, right?
And a little bit of rock.
And I'm from Dayton. Sorry, I resigned. District 8.
You want on there, Sandy?
Sure, I'll try, but just so you know.
So I would make a motion that supervisors, Kramer, Welty, and Frank, members of the ad hoc committee.
So we had a motion by Supervisor Engel for Supervisor Welty, Supervisor Kramer, Supervisor Schoonover, and Supervisor Frank to be on this new ad hoc committee for EMS structure, along with the county board chair, Chair Severson. All those in favor, is there a second? Seconded by Tiffany Thompson. All those, is there any discussion? Hearing no discussion, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion does carry. Right. So that has been decided, so. And I number 8 is set future meeting dates. I don't think there's any future meeting dates that need to be happen. If it does, we're gonna call one, like I've done recently, so. Correspondence, number 9. Is there any correspondence for our committee on committees? There is not. Okay. Anybody need to talk about anything with future agenda items? One on our next agenda? Or do we need to have one sooner?
Now, this ad hoc committee, that would tell us how they're at the county board level on how they're doing.
Yep.
And that has to be approved by the county board.
Yes, all this has to be approved at the county board.
So then, if I understand this right, then that we'd have our first meeting called, and at that point, elect the chair and vice chair.
Of the committee.
Any future agenda items for committee on committees?
Just when you select the chair, I think if that move last night showed that there's still going to be bumps in the road on this process of the EMS. So whoever the chair of that ad hoc is to be somebody that has relationships with all parties and not just one side. So that selection of who that is going to be critical about making this possible or not.
It actually was a productive meeting.
So we're gonna go on to agenda item number 11 is adjournment, so.
Hey, I'll make that motion.
Motion by Supervisor Kramer, seconded by Supervisor Thompson to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed?